Guys, I need to take a deep breath. I need a paper bag to breathe into. What an unbelievable finish. Lakers win 123 to 122, excuse me. So many big moments. D'Lo has to be where you start this conversation. 9 threes, 44 points. His first 40-point game since 2019, D-Fish. Keep in mind, LeBron did not play tonight, ankle injury. Lakers a huge win against a second-place team in the East, D-Fish.
Yeah, it was a quality win. I mean, the Bucks have been playing as good as basketball as anybody else in the league. They've played well coming out of the All-Star break. Warriors, maybe without Steph for a couple games with the ankle injury. So the Lakers can maybe flip it and go from 10 to 9 at least, and then continue to work their way up in the Western standings.
Yeah, Lakers now half a game ahead of Golden State. They're currently in 9th in the West, and not too far out of 8th place, about a game out of 8th place. Big game.
Yeah, you know, what I'd like to see is, as big a game as the Sacramento game was, it was a disappointing letdown. To be able to bounce back and realize that, hey, you know, we might not be moving up like we want. We may be disappointed losing at home, but we're going to bounce back without LeBron, and we still are in this. If we have to be in the 9th or 10th spot, so be it. We're in it. Miami proved last year, I believe, that you could come from a long way and still get there. So I think, you know, if they just stay focused, they know they're better than what their record is. So I just thought tonight was a good collective effort. It was D'Lo's team tonight. He ran that team well, got everybody involved. But I also thought the energy of Hayes and also the bench was a little bit more productive tonight with Prince. So I just think it was a good victory and something they can build on.
After Dinwiddie was acquired by the Lakers, and Darvin talked about him for the first time, he said, wait till you see his defense. He's been playing a lot of really good on-ball defense. What a time to show it. I mean, that block shot sure looked like Dame was going to get ready for the game winner potentially, and Spencer Dinwiddie said, no thanks.
Yeah, what a nice pickup.
Yeah, two things. One, Lillard trying to take that charge on D'Angelo with the Bucks up 4. Not smart defensively in terms of a veteran guy understanding the situation, just give up 2. On the other end, I thought Spencer Dinwiddie during his interview, the game plan discipline of understanding in an isolation situation the tendencies of the player you're guarding. And understanding that Damian Lillard going to his right hand it's a more predictable defensive play in terms of being able to contest that shot at the end compared to allowing him to get left. So he shaded his left hand to almost invite him to drive right so that then on the pull-up jumper, he'd have a better chance of contesting compared to if he got left where he could get the step back and get the separation. Those are the little marginal things that decide games. It's not that, you know, the guy is just that much better than you every time. You have to really understand things in order to close out games. And congrats to Spencer and to the guys for finishing it off.
James, I want to go back to D'Lo with you. I know D-Fish talked about him a little bit. This is a guy who lost his starting job back in December. About 3 weeks, he had to come off the bench. One of those weeks he was injured, and he gives that time a lot of credit because he got to watch, see where he was needed in the offense, see what spots he could hit from in the offense. Ever since then, he got his starting job back midway through January. He has been on an unbelievable roll. Tied his career high in threes tonight with 9. Took 12 threes, make 9 of them. Is that pretty good, James?
Yeah, that's exceptional, Brez. I mean, you know, sometimes in this league, players have to reset. Sometimes you have to, you could play well, and all of a sudden you have to, review your game, maybe deviate, add something. And I think he's been able to do that. He's been able to balance out mentally what he needs to do in order to improve and sustain it. And right now he's in a good place where he's playing probably the best basketball of his career consistently on both ends.